how to improvise a fugue, and more specifically, how to manage a subject when you have the subject in the middle voice. Welcome to this new video. I'm Ricardus, a musicus practicus, and today we continue our beautiful journey through fugue improvisation. In the previous steps, you practice with me when you have the subject in the lower voice, in the bass, or in the upper voice, so as the melody. But sometimes it's necessary or more graceful, so better for the final result, to put the subject in one of the middle voices, or if we lead a three voice in general structure, in the middle voice. How to do in this case? Because we need to put the subject there, so we need a top voice and a lower voice. Let's see and let's learn in this video, and let's practice with major keys. The next one minor, and then we'll have all these tools to make up and to improvise our fugue. Yes, because improvisation is not something you can do from nothing. You need to start on a solid background. It's like when you learn a new language. You learn the words, you learn the metaphors, you learn the idioms, you learn the way to say in that language. And after all, you can improvise speech. I'm improvising now the speech in English. I have not a script, but I had to study English, grammar, how this language is made up, the structures, the rules, and now I can improvise a speech, but all the words I'm using are words that I learned before. I learned before without improvising, and now I'm improvising the combination. But I'm improvising the combination because I've already said the structure a lot of times, thousands of times, and this is the same for improvisation. So let's do the same. We have now the subject in the middle, as you can see, and we have four combinations. Four combinations with the subject in the middle and the counter subject in the top, and four combinations for the subject in the middle, the red melody, and the counter subject in the bottom, so in the bass. Now, what to do, how to practice? Let's start with the first one. The first thing we must do consists in analyzing each passage. So we have this, which you are already able to play. So the right hand is something you have already practiced. The new thing is the left hand. Here we are adding 8, 5. So do this. Say the numbers, say and play, like in the partimenti method we have say and play exercises. 8, 8, 5, 3, 8, 6, 3, 7, 5, 8, 3, 7, 3, 8. I'm reading the numbers from the bottom to the top. This way. Oh, of course, remember you can download this PDF and all the other PDF for practicing improvising fugue on Patreon with a link in the description. This. Now, do, do, sol, mi, re, sol, do. You can sing the bass. Do, sol, mi, re, sol, do. And then we can do the same for the second one. Here, instead of do, sol, mi, re, we have contrary motion with the subject. So the subject sings do, re, mi, and the bass in this case, mi, re, do, and then again, re, sol, do. This way, mi, re, do, re, sol, do, mi, re, do, re, sol, do. So contrary motion, and 6, 6, 8. Now let's say numbers, 6, 6, 8, 6, 3, 8, 3, 7, 8, 3, 3, 8. Very good. Now, third one. In this case, we have a third. So we started with the octave, with the sixth, and then with the third. We could also do with the fifth, but I don't like this. We need at least one more note. But let's see another case. Now, la, sol, fa, mi, re, sol, do. This is example number letter C. So do, re, mi, do, re, mi, 3, 3, 5, 3, and then we need E, so another passing tone here, la, sol, fa, mi, re, sol, do, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, this way, la, sol, fa, mi, re, sol, do. And three cases. The last one is more interesting, it's different because we have, as you can see, the subject in the left hand. Do, re, mi, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. This way, while the top voice, the right hand plays the counter subject. Also, this is useful because sometimes maybe you need the subject in the middle, but you need also the bass in the left hand. Do, re, mi, fa, 7, so 1, 8, 5, 3, 3, 8, 3, 7, 8, 3, and as you can see, this one is very similar to this, just down a fourth instead of up a fifth. So let's practice with this one. Do, fa, sol, do, fa, this way, but we need to write the bass stack. Fa, sol, fa, sol, do, fa. Very good. Nice. And then we have other 4 examples here, where it's time we have the counter subject in the bass. So the bass will always play fa, mi, fa, mi, fa. And then the top voice will play, the right hand will play the melody, the subject in the middle, do, re, mi, fa. And the right hand will play the new part, the third part too. So in this case, the first example, we have 3, 8, 3, 3, 6, 3, 8, 4, 2, 3, 6, 3, 8. As you can see, since we have a tied note in the bass, in this point we need the tied bass pattern. Here the partimento method arrives to your help because of the 2-4 chord. Like in the tied bass. In fact, for this reason, we can then embed a tied bass sequence, for example, and this is the very last step before combining all these elements. After an exposition in major, in C major, for example, so let's do. Maybe let's imagine you have now another exposition in the middle, like this point. You want to go to A minor. And continue your fugue. Interesting. Now, 2-4, this way, 2-4, so tied bass applied in that point. Here, mi, sol, fa, which means that due to the tied bass, as you can see, we will always have in this situation a D here, because the tied bass is quite necessary. You need to have some solid referment when you improvise. Perfect. The second example is pretty similar, but the difference is that we are starting with 6 and then 6 in this point. So just re, do, re, sol, do, re, do, re, sol, do, re, do, re, this way. 8, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 2, 4, or better 4, 2, and 3, 5. Nice. The last one is starting with a 5th degree pedal like sol, 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 fa, or better do, sol, fa. Another thing you can imagine here, instead of this note, in order to have a complete harmony, you could think to put an E. So 3, 6, why not? And this passage is really similar to the Federoli. You think about that. Very good. And now the first example is a little bit different because here we have in the left hand both voices. Do, re, mi, fa, la, fa, fa, mi. While in the right hand we have another thing. In this case, a little descending scale, arriving to the D, as I said before, to D. Sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. You can also imagine to start this point with a G, with a longer G. So let's play it. Sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. This can be useful when you need two voices in the left hand and only one voice in the right hand. For example, if you are in this extension. Sol, sol, fa. This way. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to practice now this through all, not all, but at least 4 sharps and flat major keys, from C major to A flat and E major, after this point, but how to improve, for example, your fugue skills. Learning harmony, counterpoint and partimento may not be very stimulating. However, having a group of friends who share your same passion, your same enthusiasm and your same desire to learn is wonderful, because this helps you cultivate your passion, nourish your enthusiasm and grow your determination to learn. On our Discord server, we just do that. Every day, many friends from all over the world show off their compositions, help other members with their improvisations, and continuously stimulate each other by exchanging new ideas and inspirations. We can't wait to meet you too. Join our free community now. You just have to learn, have fun, and improve. Click on this link, verify your account, and say hello to all your new friends. There, I prepared for you, there is a course called here Learn Fugue with Handel and Learn Fugue with Bach. You can find on the Partimento, on Musicus Practicus Academy here. It's very beautiful because you have those six partimenti that Handel wrote for the Princess Anne. Each of one has a specific characteristic. For example, partimento number 4, here you have to master the major and minor exposition. In partimento number 5, fugue number 5, you have to master a long countersubject. You have to lead a long countersubject with an interesting subject. In fugue number 6, you have double fugue with 2 subjects and a countersubject, then with augmentation. So there are a lot of tools you can learn in this fugue course with those exercises written by Handel. You can find, of course, all the resources you need. Blank PDF, the realized realization, the realized realization, of course, the realized partimento, and a lot of things to practice and to get and to improve your skill, to get your results and to improve your skill. Here on Learn Fugue with Handel. Then in Learn Fugue with Bach, is the concept is the same, but Learn Fugue with Bach is focused on one specific aspect, which is imitations in terms of the entries of the voices. In fact, there are 5 subjects. Each one has its specific taste. For example, let's see fugue number 3. Fugue number 5 is the most interesting one. Let's download the PDF. In this PDF, as you can see, as soon as it loads, today my internet connection is horrible because I have been staying for 1 month without my internet at home for stupid works that they are doing here in Italy. Phone company and works are really bad. So, and by the way, as you can see, here we are in the first tone or mode without the flat. Re, fa, sol, la, re, fa, mi, re. So here the imitations meet solmization. Re, fa, sol, la, re, fa, mi, re. And these are very useful exercises to master imitation entry up to 5 voices, because these are exercises written in 5 voices. Now, let's come back. Of course, you find all the descriptions of all the info here and the links in the description. Now, let's come back to our exercise. So we are now here, and let's go through all the keys, major and minor, up to 5 sharps and flat. Let's start with G major. So how to do this? just take your G major referment. If you want, play first of all subject and counter subject in G major. Do, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. This way. Very nice. Now the second one with the counter emotion. Okay, anytime repeat what you're doing. Here, example B, counter emotion. Do you remember it? Say it, because it's thanks to what you say that you can learn. So, perfect. Here, starting with the 6th degree. La, 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 sol, fa, mi, re, sol. Perfect. And then this one with the 2 voices in the middle, in the left hand, I mean. Perfect. And now let's practice in F major. So let's shift to flats. So, perfect. Now counter emotion. Nice. And now the 6th. La, sol, fa, mi, re, sol. Very nice. And now the last one with 2 voices in the left hand. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Very nice. Now 2 sharps, so D major, which is the first one is with 5th lip in the left hand. Do, sol, mi, re, sol, do. Then counter emotion, mi, re, do, re, sol. And then exercise C, so with the 6th degree, so 3rd. La, sol, fa, mi, la, la, sol, fa, mi, re, sol. And the last one, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Very nice. Now 2 flats, so B flat major, 5th slip, do, sol, mi, re, sol. Now counter emotion, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Now starting with the 6th degree, la, sol, fa, mi, la, la, sol, fa, mi, re, sol. And now with the subject in the middle, with the 2 voices in the left hand. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Very nice. Now 3 sharps, so A major. This way, do, 5th lip, do, sol, mi, re, sol, do. Now counter emotion, mi, re, do, re, sol. And now from the 6th, la, 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 sol, fa, mi, re, sol. Focus on each interval. 3, 5, 6, 7, 3, 8. Nice. And now the last one. 3 flats, so E flat major. Do, do, sol, mi, re, sol, do. Counter emotion. Sol, sol, mi, re, do, re, sol, do. And now from the 6th. La, sol, fa, mi, re, sol. Very good. Now left hand with the 2 voices. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Very good. Now 3 sharps. No, 3 flats. No, 4 sharps. So E major. Yes. Do, sol, mi, re, sol, do. Mi, re, do, re, sol, do. Also focus on the middle voice on the subject. So now let's sing the melody. Do, re, mi, fa. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Very nice. And now let's sing the middle voice. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Very good, very nice. And now 4 flats, which is A flat major. Let's practice. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. And now mi, re, do, re, sol, do. And now the exercise C. So la, sol, fa, mi, re, sol. No, la, sol, fa, mi, re, sol, do. Perfect. And now D. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Very good. And now let's pass to the second part of the exercises. So this one with the counter subject in the middle. So C major again one time. Do, mi, sol, fa, re, do, re, sol, G major. So the first one starting with a third and leaping according to the chord. As you can see, we have the C major arpeggio. So now G major arpeggio. Do, 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 re, mi. And remember 2/4. Do, re, mi, fa. Now, second one, what's the most important characteristic? The sixth. So here, La was the sixth over G, E. So, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. And then fifth down. Do, re, mi, fa, la, fa, mi. How to transpose? In the partimento method, since transposition is very important, I prepared a free stage, totally free lesson, complete lesson in chapter 1, stage 1.8 called transposition. Follow that lesson, it's free, just join the free path. It's very important because transposition is one of the most useful skills you need in partimento, the improvisation, be able to transposing melodies. So join the partimento method because there are also a lot of free resources for you. Stage 1.8 transposition, transposing music. Now, exercise C. Do, re, no, we are in G major, so 5th degree is D. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Yes. Do, re, mi, fa. Very nice. And then the last one, so do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Perfect. Now F major, so F major, this point. Do, 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 re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Very nice. Now F major, letter B, sixth. Re, do, re, sol, do. Now 5th degree. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. And then the last one, so sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Solmization changes your way of seeing music. Sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Very nice. Now A, B, C, D, 2 sharp, so D major. Fa, sol, fa, la, sol, re, do, re, sol, do, sol, sol, fa, sol, 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 fa, mi, re, sol, sol, fa, mi, re. Very nice. Now 2 flats, so B flat major. Do, 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 re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. And the last one, sol, 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 fa, mi, re. So, yes, here, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Very nice. Now 3 sharp, so A flat major. La, fa, number 2, letter B. Do, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Number C. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Yes, number C and letter 3. Then D. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. And now 3 flats, so E flat major, right? Do, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Now B. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. And now C. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Right? And now D. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Very beautiful. Now 4 sharp, so E major, the penultimate one. And there we are. So do, re, mi, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Nice. Now do, oops, do. This is the 6th. Do, re, mi, fa, la, do, re, mi, re, letter C, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, and letter D, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do, and finally the last one, 4 flat, so A flat major. So do, 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 re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Now with sixth we sharp. Another thing you can do, change the octave between one and another one. So you have to reset your hand on the keyboard. It's useful for your cognitive skills. For example, letter A here at this octave. Do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Now change both hands here, for example. Do, re, mi. Now change only the right hand. And now change both hands here, for example. Yes. It's very useful because this way you lose the referment. Of course, you lose it by your will. So you want to lose your referment to go on the right position. And this is the exercise of changing the octave, or better, the good point of changing the octave. So you know what to do. You can download this PDF on Patreon. You find the link here in the description. Then there are those beautiful partimenti, very useful for your development as a musician and also as your development as an improviser and a composer. Handel is here to help you, and Bach as well with the exercises. And of course, see you here for another video. Many times composition is a game of combinations. You could be well acquainted with the greatest secrets of harmony, but if you don't know how to harmonize them, they are of little use. You might possess a refined skill in counterpoint, but if you don't know how to connect this magical ingredient, it becomes entirely useless. You might also know all the patterns of the gallant style, but if you don't know how to mix, blend and organize them, you are not unleashing their maximum energy. With a few simple and well-organized steps, you too can become a wizard in the art of composing through combinations. Thanks to the Partimento Magic Box, I've devised a highly effective system with which you can compose many pieces by combining the different ingredients of musical composition, much like preparing a magical potion or a delightful recipe. Discover all the ingredients, create effective combinations, and become a wizard of musical composition. Explore all the recipes on this page.